The new chairman of the Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee, Senator Sen Peters, was among the group of Democrats who met with President Biden this morning to talk about COVID-19 relief.
Political reporter Rick Albin spoke with the senator about how that plan may become reality. Rick?
Well, Brian and Sue, Democrats, particularly the president, want to pass a COVID relief and stimulus plan, and they want to pass it now. A handful of Republicans proposed a COVID package with about a third of the amount of the money and lacking many of the projects included in the Democratic proposal. But Democrats seem poised to pass the Biden plan, even if they have to do it without Republicans. I asked the senator what such a move might mean for the bipartisanship that many have called for in Washington.
Well, certainly, we hope that we can work together and get Republican members of the Senate and the House to be part of this program, and certainly we welcome their input. I think when we're talking about bipartisanship, I think it's important to recognize that if you look at public opinion polls, this plan is widely supported by Americans, including a very large percentage of folks who identify as Republicans. You also have broad support of governors across the country, both Republican and Democratic governors. So there's widespread support for the notion that we have to take action, and it has to be action that is sufficient to get us through this pandemic.
Later, the senator was asked about making changes in the package, like doing away with the provision to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. He didn't rule it out, saying the package is still being negotiated. It's unclear how much support Republicans will put behind the Biden plan, but many believe Democrats will have to use a parliamentary procedure called reconciliation to pass COVID relief with a simple majority vote instead of the 50 it would normally require to get past the Senate filibuster rule. Sue?